It was in 1989 that the Emirates Golf Club first staged the Dubai Desert Classic. Mark James was the winner then. We're looking here at a young Englishman today, Lee Westwood, with a birdie putt at 13, and that took him to 10 under par. He might have just a little bit too much to do, unlike Robert Karlsson, but he's having his problems. Of this, his fourth shot to the par 5 10th, 549 yards. Well, that's a great effort from the Swede, and he'll stay at 17 under with that. Meanwhile, the Ryder Cup captain, Seve, is conjuring up birdies as well, and that at the 13th took him to 12 under par. Great to see him coming back to form, and great to see his compatriot, José Maria Olazábal. Here is tee shot at the 11th. And he really is fighting off the sniffles and playing some superb golf. Scintillating, in fact, and that sets Olazábal up for a birdie. And this is the putt which took the Spaniard a moment or two ago to 16 under par. Just one off the lead. So the drama is building in Dubai. Robert Karlsson now has a one-stroke lead over Ernie Els and José Maria Olazábal, with Stephen Allan of Australia 4 adrift.
So Ian Woosnam's second shot at the 12th hole, 467 yard, tough hole, and a fine second shot from Ian Woosnam. Ian 11 under par.
Well, I was talking about the pressure building on Karlsson, but if he gets this one, it'll settle his nerves a little. It'll take him to 18 under and give him a two-shot cushion. Oh, now that is unlucky, and well, it'll put seeds of doubt in his mind as to whether it is going to be his day.
Tap in for a par. You'll remain at 17 under par. Now, forward to the 12th, Ian Woosnam for birdie. Yes, no bother, straight in. Ian Woosnam moves to 12 under par.
And a hint of a smile from the Welshman. Still got that famous bulldog spirit, hasn't he? Now here's a young man who had a good career as an amateur. He won the Lake Macquarie International and the Victorian PGA medal, but ooh, well, that's possibly a lucky kick.
I think he's very fortunate. If things are going Stephen Allan's way, that could easily have been in the lake. Ernie Els at the 12th hole. Now always a bit left. So that's a drop stroke for Ernie Els. He'll move back to 15 under par.
And relief for Karlsson. There's nothing worse than someone like Ernie Els intimidating you out on the golf course. It becomes almost a match play situation, of course. As for José Maria, this to stay at 16 under. Yeah, he's got nerves of steel, the man.
Fine holer out, José Maria. Now, after that fortunate break at the 13th, this is Stephen Allan. This for a birdie. Well, that's riding your luck. That's a great birdie from Stephen Allan. He moves to 14 under par.
And Garrido's second here to 12. I'm sure you were delighted, Bernard, to see him do so well on his Ryder Cup debut.
Yes, I was very pleased. It was in Spain. He was anxious to do well, and his father, a professional golfer, was walking around with him. It was a great family occasion. He was in a little bit trouble here at the 12th, though.
Greg, no, just look at the conditions here. I mean, the wind is swirling, the sand, it's warm. It doesn't appear to be troubling Norman over much at this moment. Makes a good contact. Needs a kick down here. A little hop, skipping the hop, and down she comes.
Yes, Greg Norman certainly eats up par 5s.
That was all of 550 yards in 2 strokes for the Australian. Now Karlsson's reached the 12th. Good mid-iron player, but he's getting himself some work there for birdie.
So forward to the 13th, Ian Woosnam's second shot. 13th par 5, 550 yards. This is Ian Woosnam's second shot from the right-hand rough. A lot depends on the lie in the rough. And he's in the bunker. But no real trouble. If you're going to miss this green, miss it in the bunker.
Karlsson then. Just needing a birdie at the moment to give himself some distance between himself and the chasing pack. Oh, not hit it. Well, that does show nerves, I think.
Well, it was always a very difficult putt. It was across the green, into the wind, and it was still fast when it reached the hole, so he just misjudged it a little bit. But Ian Woosnam, this for birdie after a fine bunker shot. Safely in, so Ian Woosnam moves to 13 under par, going along nicely.
Yes, I said Bernard had a sort of a sketchy start to the season. I said that because he didn't make the cut at the Johnny Walker out in Thailand, and he then finished second in Australia the following week.
So that's a drop stroke from Robert Karlsson, just left himself a little bit too much to do on that first putt. So, drop stroke, and he moves to 16 under par.
His lead is gone. Now, they're queuing up to catch him as well. José Maria Olazábal level at 16 under par now with Karlsson and Allan only 2 behind, and this to go only 1 behind. And it really is building beautifully here in Dubai. Very good putt from this youngster.
José Maria Olazábal's third shot to the par 5, 13th. A very tough pitch shot. Swinging across it, keeping the club open, trying to get it close. Looks good. Oh my goodness, that's an eagle. An eagle for José Maria Olazábal, and he's surprised. The crowd's elated.
Well, I wonder if that's going to be a major turning point. He had 77 yards to go there and hold out. So Olazábal suddenly storms into the lead. Now Allan off the tee, what can he produce? Pretty good. Well, that really was a significant moment there with Olazábal. I think even he looked shocked.
Yes, he was. I think anywhere within 20 feet would have been good. So that was Ian Woosnam's second shot at the 14th. Another fine shot.
The standard is almost terrifying, you know, to amateurs watching this. You really are seeing some spectacular golf here. And Robert Karlsson can get an eagle now. Who said golf was a slow game? Oh, that's a lovely putt. Lovely weight again. So it looks like being birdie for the Swede.
Ian Woosnam at the 14th for birdie. This putt to go 14 under par. Just hit an edge, went left where he didn't think it would.
Well, sometimes the margins between success and failure are so small, infinitesimal. So, Karlsson's 17 under, 1 behind the leader.
Stephen Allan at the 16th, second shot. Another fine shot, dead on line, leaving himself an uphill putt.
And you wouldn't rule him out, Bernard. I mean, although he's never won before, he could do.
He looks good, he looks aggressive, and he looks very young.
He is very young at 24, to the likes of you and I. Now then, Olazábal, having had the eagle, that was for birdie, but he'll content himself with being at 18 under. And now I'm sure he's put all those sniffles behind him. He won't even be thinking about that.
Stephen Allan, 16th. This for a birdie. Looks good. Yes, everything's going his way. That's a great birdie putt, and he moves to 16 under par.
Oh, that's a tremendous effort. He's
relaxed, enjoying it.
Oh, and grinning from ear to ear, and why not? Ernie Els. He was the one that people were looking at to move through the field, but it's not going to be.
So Robert Karlsson on the 15th hole, his tee shot. Just aimed it into the middle of the green and just over clubbed a little bit.
Now, Putting out at the last is Lee Westwood, and always nice to finish with a birdie. It's been another excellent week for the man from Worksop, around a 70, so finishes at 12 under, following rounds of 69, 69 and 68, but always got that big smile on his face, whatever happens.
Stephen Allan at the 17th. Everything's going his way so far. Chips in, long putts, bounces out water hazards, and he moves to 17 under par.
Well, it's always had the reputation, this course, of yielding great scores, and so it's proving again now. Well, it's been tougher today than usual, but we always get drama in Dubai. Now then, José Maria lagging up really there.
Seve at the 18th. This for a 72. Always a little bit low, but 73 for Seve today, finishing 10 under par. Good week for Seve, very encouraging start to the season.
Well, it's always interesting to look at the statistics of people like Seve, and I was saying earlier that you don't always associate him with the word consistency, but look at that for his Guardian Performance Data putting average, 26, 26, 27 and 28 to average 26.75 putts per round.
That's frightening. Now Robert Karlsson. Robert Karlsson at the 15th, from the back, just off the back of the green. Beautiful chip.
José Maria for par. Oh, that's a blemish for him. Actually, he should have been using that ping answer putter that Seve's been using so well.
Well, it's very unusual for José Maria Olazábal to miss a putt like that, especially when he's in contention. But conditions are quite difficult, very quick greens. Now that was always missing left, and that's Robert Karlsson dropped a stroke, moves to 16 under par.
Well, you wouldn't know where to put your money at the moment. Allan and Olazábal 17 under, Karlsson 16 under and Els 14 under, still shooting it out for the Dubai Desert Classic.